Greetings and salutations to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Kluger welcomes you back to another episode of Grim Dawn Elite Mode. I hope you've all been well, as always. Today's an auspicious day, ladies and gentlemen, or at least a couple of days ago was. This is the first major video I've done since Grim Dawn 1.0 full release has launched. Super exciting times for players new and old. Man, wow, we might take a little bit of a trip down memory lane for myself, as I've been a long time backer of the game. But yeah, wow, if you're a new player, hello and welcome to the awesome world of Can and Grim Dawn and awesomeness and deliciousness. But I know this is like episode 14 or something, approximately, of a running series, so you might not be that kind of viewer. Anyway, it's awesome. Grim Dawn is out. Woohoo! Here we go. So, excuse me. I'm going to still be a little bit coughing and sick. I do apologize for that, but I'm doing my best to record things for you today. I need a drink of water already. So, as for this particular series, right at the moment, I am in the Jagged Waste. Off camera, I did run through... I got to Pine Barrens, I got to the Homestead Riftgate. So we've got that all sorted and set up and whatever have you, which is really cool. And we're going to start today by killing Mogara. Whee! In the Jagged Waste. The angry thingamabob lady. What are they called? Manticores. Jeez. These manticores shred, man. I gotta tell you right now. They ain't so friendly. And this build, since full release, feels a little bit nerfed, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure Savagery's been scaled down. Which is a real bummer. I mean, the build still does decent damage, but nowhere near as much damage as it used to. I'm starting to suspect maybe my physical resistance is causing me some problems in terms of taking damage. I'm still working on that. I'm not really sure what's going on. But the build doesn't feel as OP as it used to. I don't even know if this build is ultimate worthy, to be perfectly honest. But we'll see what happens. Empowered Mask of Delirium. What you give? Spellware and threads, they're finished. Excuse me, level 75. Piercing damage. I'm going to talk a little bit quieter and calmer. Maybe that's going to help. Chance of what projectile. That's kind of nice, but not exactly what we're going for with the build. But nevertheless, we killed that thing. Great job. I've cleared out the rest of the pine. Oh, there was a hero in here too. Lucky I didn't go too gung-ho with my initial launch. Raxa the Jade Huntress. Cool name, bro. Yeah, I'm going to try talk a little bit calm. I'm not going to yell as much as I normally do, which is going to help. And yeah, stuff and things. So yeah, very exciting times, guys. As of the time of this recording, and I know I didn't get a video out on the normal schedule for Grim Dawn Elite. Poison Gorbies. Yeah, because I was sick all last week, I didn't actually end up getting to record a second episode, oh my god, I stepped into poison again, as I normally would for Grim Dawn Elite. But it's gonna go out, I suppose, tonight, as of the time of this recording. But as of the time of this recording, GD 1.0 launched, like, about a day ago. So that's really cool. And I'm trying to think through some stuff in terms of new content for the channel. Maybe reintroducing the game. I'm thinking of doing some more simple laid-back stuff in terms of tutorials for the newer players, which is going to be really awesome. Oh, more heroes. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I missed this little pocket. I thought I had cleared everything except for Mogara. I've got to be real careful, because there's two heroes in there, and these manticores on Elite Mode are pretty damn tough, so I got to keep a heads up. Give me a bit of that and a bit of this. Alright, one's down. So yeah, look, see, that was a pretty good kill right there. I mean, I was saying this build feels a little bit underpowered since full release. Not to say I'm sad about full release, but it just doesn't feel as tough as it used to. So I'm still working through that. I don't know if I'm going to rejig my build a little bit, or if I'm just going, if it's just a gear thing. I mean, let's check. I mean, 1800 defensive ability, 82% chance to be hit is not bad. A 98% chance to hit that thing. With an 8.3% crit chance. I mean, it's not super massive awesome, but it's pretty decent. Oh my god, poison damage. Get out of my face, would you? Alright, so for today we'll continue through... Actually, hang on a sec. I did a thing. Return to Deathmark. Valar. What's his name? Cool, let's do that. Because I'm nearly level 70. Woo! So we'll continue through the Jagged Wastes today. Ding me, baby. Oh, so close. You're going to want me to kill Gloomweaver. Cool beans. So we'll do that stuff today. We'll kill old Bloodbriar and Gloomweaver. And that kind of cool thing. So let's do that. Stop yelling at me, phone. I'm very busy. So yeah, the build's still going okay. We'll see how we track. I don't think I need to jig up the skills that much, but yeah, there we go, level 70, awesome. But, I mean, this is a good chance to talk about it. Again, I'm trying to talk about my build, bro. Oh, just rude. Bah. Come on, fool. Ah. Oh man, they totally fixed Shadow Strike, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw in the patch notes, but you can Shadow Strike through mobs, or you can disappear, become intangible, and basically Shadow Strike any enemy you want to, which makes it a really good escape skill now. You don't have to worry about pathing stickiness, which is really cool. Spirit, 2 points in physique to keep that survivability rolling. Awesome source, great stuff. Yeah, skills-wise, so I mean, I'm still trying to gun it up to Stormcrawler's Pact. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference to the build. Frostburn and electrocute damage and conversion of physical to lightning damage. What is my weapon damage at this point in time? Just straight weapon damage is, yeah, which is all the physical damage from these things, which, look, it's going to be helpful. I was considering buying a couple points out to try and get there a little quicker. But I'm not really sure what else to take out yet, because I'm pretty happy with where everything is. Oh yeah. For example, I was thinking if I could sneak a couple points out of there, maybe a couple of points out of there, or maybe out of the dual wielding tree. I don't know, but it's pretty bare bones. I don't really want to take anything out, so So I'm gonna put both the points in there. Devotion is all good. I'm still trying to work towards Behemoth, because I want to get that healing skill. There's not really anything I want to buy out of at the moment. Could I buy out of Eel? Maybe. Or Sailors. I mean, these are all good resistances though. I don't want to get rid of them just yet. So I don't know. If I finish Viper, then I get what I need. That's going to give me my... So I need 2 more devotion points, and then I can finally get into Behemoth. And then I need another 3 points to get to Giant's Blood. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I might have to change that up just a little bit. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I was going to talk about my journey through the Grim of Dawns. Because I might have told this story before. I can't really remember. But I've been posting vids about Grim Dawn for a couple of years. I basically started playing it as soon as it came out. Like, as soon as the first playable builds were out, because I was a super duper early backer. For those of you who don't know, I was a Titan Quest. I mean, I've done a full Titan Quest playthrough on the channel with Stevens, my good buddy, whose channel you should check out. But we did a full top to tail playthrough of Titan Quest, and I've got a long history with that game. I'd been playing it for a good few years, well before Grim Dawn was even a thing. So, through my late teens and early 20s, I was chomping through that game at a rate of knots. I loved it. Got so into it. Did a lot of builds, and then I wanted to learn more about the game. So I went on the Titan Quest forums, titanquest.net, and I was lurking on there and started posting and trying to learn about builds, and I became more of a lurker there than an active contributor. But nevertheless, I was there and I was learning and all this kind of cool stuff. Then one day, a fine gentleman by the name of Madeira, one of the designers from Titan Quest, started posting on the Titan Quest forums about a game called Grim Dawn. And I was like, cool, this sounds really awesome, since Titan Quest 2 is probably not going to be a thing, or at least at the time. Whoops. I was like, ooh, this is a very interesting thing. And Madeira's all like, oh, we're doing this new thing. We've got the engine for Titan Quest, and we're going to make a new game, and here's our new forums. And I was so keen. I found Bloodbriar's Lair. So I naturally jumped straight across to the Grim Dawn forums. As it turns out, I am like the 19th member on the Grim Dawn forums. Like, that's how old school I am with this game. Like, I go way back. What did I just pick up? What did I just pick up? Where did it go? Come on, fool. Something of thunder. Yeah, that thing. 14% to all damage, holy crap, and 58% lightning damage, but it's not worth a switch still. So yeah, I've been there for ages. I've been a long time member of those forums. And so then I backed the game at like the super duper early access before Kickstarter was even a thing. They had just early access buy-in, give us your money, and when the game is ready, you'll be an alpha tester. And so I was that well, did I get alpha or maybe did I get beta? I can't remember. Basically, I bought the game super duper early, and was playing it as soon as I could get my grubby hands on it. So that's how long I've been playing the game for, and how long I've been a part of the community. So, I mean, there's people amongst the forums that know a lot more about the game than I do. I'm not claiming to be an expert or anything like that, but just a very old school enthusiast of Grim Dawn. I've been around for ages and ages. And then the Kickstarter launched, and I backed again. So I've bought this game twice just to give Crate my money, because I really wanted this game to flourish, and so I did everything within my power to donate where I could. And of course, I'm going to get really cool rewards as part of that Kickstarter. I'm keen on those coming out. And so there you go. That's my history with the game, more or less. Just since the super early pre-Kickstarter days, I've been around and playing the game, and watching it evolve has been such a wild ride, because I don't know who amongst you played early access or saw early access, but man, if you they're one of their recent Grimness adventures over on the forum, they show some before and after shots, and yeah, it's grown. Like the scope and size and polish of the game has changed so much. It's amazing. Like all credit to the guys; they've done an absolute stand-up job to get the game to where it is. And yeah, there were times back then where we would think, I mean, when's this game going to come out? I mean, we really want this game to come out. How long is it going to take? And really, at the end of the day, I'm glad it's taken as long as it has, because with all the Kickstarter funds and being able to grow the team, they've really expanded this game far beyond what it's planned. It was originally planned to be, which is really mind-blowing and awesome. I mean, I think, what was their original plan? I think Act 1... Like, Act 1-ish may have been their original scope, more or less, like for the entire initial release. So imagine that. Imagine a game that small was going to be the whole thing. Empowered stone-wrought groundbreakers, huh? Have a look at these. More armor, brute force, and force wave. I'm not doing those things. No, it's got some physical resistance, which is nice. I'm only using these Venom Spine Greaves for the movement speed and the pierce and acid resistance. I don't really like anything else on them. And so these aren't the best either. They're not the best item in the game, really. I could put there is a thing you can get. There's a component you can get which gives you poison and acid resistance. So if I can find something to counteract that problem, then I will gladly replace these current boots, but I'm yet to come across anything, unfortunately. I think I might need to do some farming sooner rather than later to try find some good replacement gear. So there you go, there's my little trip down memory lane, because it's been a very long and wild ride, seeing this game grow and change in so many different ways. So it's been amazing. It's been really awesome. So to actually see it out, and I'm sure so many more people are going to be joining into the community, and getting on the forums and asking questions and coming up with new awesome ways to play the game. And Forgotten Deaths, we can do the old 2-for-1, because now we got to kill Gloomweaver. This is perfect. I'm great at this game. I'm gonna rotate the camera though. I can't see what's coming at me. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's an exciting time, and I want to see people hanging around and talking and obviously watching my videos, because I do the best Grim Dawn content ever. I don't really. There's a couple other guys out there doing really cool stuff. And we all have slightly different approaches, and I think we like different build styles, which is really cool. I'm thinking of, for example, Wolf Overclocked Games, who's done his main build is an Arcanist, an Albrecht's Aether Ray Arcanist, and he's done like a tanky Paladin build. Or Paladin-themed build, I should say. I can't remember what it's actually called, but it's a Soldier/Arcanist. He's done... There's another thing he's done. Whereas I've done, a couple of different things with... occultist trees, and I did a commando build and a pet build, and you know, this build here. So we all do different stuff and have different approaches and different thoughts on this game, which is why the game is so freaking brilliant, right? Because you can just approach it so many different ways. It's just mind-blowing. Give me that. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I may have gone a bit ahead of myself here. Where are all these things coming from, man? I'm a bit screwed. I'm a bit very screwed. Oh, man. Backing out, backing out. I got too carried away in the conversation, and then things were coming out of the ground. Which is not cool, man. Get dead. Whoa, okay. And Tridord is another one I should mention. He does some cool stuff as well. He's like the crazy power grinder guy. He's done some big stuff. I mean, he posted like 3 ultimate level 85 builds like as soon as ultimate was a thing, more or less. It's crazy. He's nuts, that guy. But yeah, he does some cool stuff as well, needless to say. And then there's little old me. I've got the least subscribers out of all of us, but you know, I try to take a more narrative approach to Grim Dawn as well. I get interested in the lore. I like to just talk to you guys at a more sort of human level, I suppose. Oh, geez, I'm so screwed here. The spiders came down on the wrong side, dude. I'm in a lot of trouble here. Oh, wait, hang on, but Shadow Strike works. If I can get it off friggin' cooldown. Alright, it's fine. I didn't even really end up needing it in the end. But jeez, man. What the heck? I pressed Blade Barrier. It didn't trigger. Oh my gosh, game. Are you for real right now? I'm mad at Grim Dawn right at this second. I don't know why it didn't trigger. I definitely categorically pressed number 5. I don't know if there was something weird going on. That's annoying. Died on camera. Great job, Kluger. I pressed it, dude. I pressed the crap out of that button. I'm not sure what happened. Blade Barrier, man, is 100% freaking... I saw it wasn't on cooldown. What the heck? That's why we don't always play hardcore, kids. I'm really baffled by that. I'm not sure if that was me or the game, or if it was just because I was getting attacked a whole bunch and it didn't trigger. I'm not really sure. But that was really odd. That was really, really odd. Anyway, we'll kill him this time.
That skill's not ready.
Jesus, man. See, the build's getting really clobbered. I'm not really sure what the issue is right now. If it's just my resistances to... It might be my resistances to chaos, but... Anyway, alright. I'm a bit rattled by that. Because I'm really unclear as to why that didn't trigger. If I was just stupid, I'm 99% sure I didn't press the wrong button. So I'm a bit baffled as to exactly what happened there. Just a little bit baffled. Alright. Getting back in there. Now I completely lost my conversational train of thought. As well. What were we talking about? I don't even know. Come on, boys. Give me my thing. Alright. If we get them set at a corner like this, we should be able to funnel them in smaller groups. Take out a lot of these ads. Come on, fools. Come on, come on. Boom, boom, boom. We gotta kill all these things on camera. That's the point of this episode. Why is a cat yelling? You guys can probably hear that. She's really whinging. What's your problem? There is like infinity ads here. Oh my gosh. Alright, back around the corner. I can handle them from here. This is no problem. Okay, what's hurting me? Alright, here comes Galax. Alright, fairly... Oh my gosh! What the heck? 2 hits, man! She shreds. Phantom Strike's on cooldown. I can't do nothing to it, man.
Can't do that yet.
Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Bah, 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 come on. Yeah, I did Blade Barrier correctly that time somehow.
Can't do that yet.
Come on, fool. Nearly got her. Oh, gosh, good. Wow. Alright. Empowered soiled trousers. Game, you've really taken a... God damn it. Oh my gosh. That is not a win. That is not a win. Ah, man. So that scared me a bit, because we died... The first death was a bit crap. I don't know what happened there. I'm really a bit lost on that one. But we nearly died a second time. I'm not really sure which damage type was really getting the better of me. If it's just my physical resistance, or it could have been the poison damage there, I'm not really sure. Because those are my two main weaknesses at the moment, but I need better gears. Which I'm very, very, very much trying to find. Give me the things. But anyway, we killed her. This is good. And we're coming towards the close of this episode. Probably next time around, what we'll be doing is thingamabobs. I'll probably power on to Tyrant's Hold, so I will grind up to that area, and we will check that out together. Because other than that, there's just a few odd Grobles here and there, and they're noobs, so whatever, we'll skip them, and we'll see how we go in there. There's a lot of Grobles in there, so it's going to be a pretty intense little spot. Excuse me, just throat issues. Still being sick and all that. Hi, Cat. Cat just walked into my room. She was the one that was yelling before. For no reason. Stupid loser. So like I was saying, I told you this build is starting to not feel as tough. That's why I'm getting a bit worried whether it's ultimate viable or not. Or even if it's epic viable, elite, sorry, viable at this point in time. We're going to have to see. And like I said, I might have to be grinding for some better gears to allow me to continue. Because there's not much else I can do build-wise. Like, there's nothing really wrong with how I've assigned my skills. If I buy out of any more offensive skills, I'll just be completely doing nothing. I got to keep some of the offensive side going, that's for sure. So yeah, interesting times. Interesting. So we'll just clear out the rest of this area and get towards Tyrant's Hold. And then I'll temporarily leave you guys. Or at least in real time. For you guys it's going to be a few days until you see the next episode. But for me it's going to be fairly immediate. Give me this. I'm trying to think, should I start a new character? Because full releases come out and I have to check it out. I haven't... A top-to-toe playthrough with Grim Dawn 1.0 would make a lot of sense. I don't know what build to do, though. I haven't thought of any new builds that I want to check out right at the moment. I mean, I've got some ideas floating around, but they're kind of like reduxes of existing builds. Like, I even want to do a redux to this build, but instead of taking Nightblade, I want to take Soldier. And do like a tanky Paladin Lightning build, which could be really kind of fun and cool. And more survivable. Because you can combine... I wanted to combine it with Zolhan's Technique and the other one. What's it called? The percent chance to activate skills. Up in the top left corner of the Soldier tree. Zolhan's Technique and... Oh, god damn it, I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. But those skills combined with Savagery and the tankiness from Soldier with combined with... this Mogdragon's Pact line. You can make for a really super tanky Lightning Paladin Soldier thing. Could be really cool. So that's something I want to do. I want to redo my Commando build because I lost her in Hardcore. But I want to redux that build as well because like the Demolitionist tree has changed somewhat. So there's some exciting stuff you could do with that. And And I could make her better. I could make her a less squishy build as well. More damage, less squishy. Especially with, they redid the temper slash... the other one across the top. I can't remember all the skill names. But they redid that, and that'll augment Fire Strike really, really awesomely if you can keep your energy regen up. So that could be really fun. So there's a lot of stuff that I want to do. I mean, even another Arcanist build. I wanted to try doing a proper Ether Ray build, because I haven't done one. So yeah, man. But really, I feel like I should redux my Commando build, since everything has changed so much, you know. I haven't done a build on that since level 40, I think. I'm not really sure, but you guys should leave feedback too if there's anything particular you want to see for a build guide or a new build or something like that, so that I can try and accommodate that for you. Cause I'm all for the community feedback, yo. If there's any funky builds you might want to see or for me to take a crack with, I'm all for that, yo. Yeah. And that's about it for today. Alright, cool. Now, the $1,000,000 question. I'm just going to kill that thing. Is there a devotion shrine here? There is in normal. Is there one in elite? Bam. Come on, baby. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there is. Oh ho. Snap. Awesome sauce. Because they're much more scarce in elite, of course, than normal. Sweet. Alright. What do you need? Resilient plating. I'll go get that off camera. Awesome. This is a perfect time to stop. Sweet. Awesome. As always, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching. This is a really exciting episode for me despite a death. Because Greenbuild 1.0 is awesome and thrilling and exciting. Fantastic times. Please do remember to leave your likes and your comments below. And I'll see you next time. My name is Kluger, and you have a good day.